Hello my friends and welcome to How Good is Scout for Defending. Well guys, it's been a while with Scout around and I thought myself, how good is this unit for defending? I'm using it at the moment in my base and I want to know if there is a massive improvement by using it or not, because that kind of restricts me from using another unit, such as, let's say, another sniper tent, where I can get more firepower, they can be, I don't know, better, or I could use the bounty hunter, again, slow down the opponents and all of that. So, as you can see there, my scout is not extremely good. So this video it doesn't resemble to any other units or any other scouts that other players have. If they're maxed, as you can see, the skills are now maxed. I don't have the masteries. I can show you the masteries actually in just 1 second. As you can see now guys, the masteries are quite important, but they won't make a massive difference in my opinion. So you are going to give the ability to 3 more units in your squad, and the being vulnerable will be 2 seconds more for your opponents. It is quite important, but I don't see it as important anyway. So what we're gonna do is we are going to test my base here. As you can see, the choke point there, I'm going to get rid of all the mortars. I should have removed them, but hey, we make it a little bit more interesting. And we are going to see how far my units can shoot with the scout and how far they can shoot without the scout. This is something that we all should know, because when we build our choke point, when we build our base, we should see if it's actually important to have them at that point. So here is, they can all shoot, as you can see. Well, I'm going to take a picture of this and we're going to discuss that in a second. So you can see they shoot nicely. There is a very good range there, but how big that range is increased, I know you can see it is by 2. It's increased by 2.5 in my case because I don't have full skill. So there you go. We are going to take the first line, the first red line. As you can see, all the units are engaged. We're going to take the first line of the rock as a standard, and then they start shooting on the other red line, the thicker one. So it is far, it's extremely far. It helps me quite a lot in that situation in my base. But now we are going to do, I'm going to change that to a sniper, for example. It doesn't really matter, it's no snipers there. Perfect. We're going to test that the other way around. So this now should tell us exactly, because we have that rock as an indication where my units shot and where's the standard one. We are going to see now without the scout, what is the difference, is it big enough? So in my case, on my base, I think scout won't do much of a difference, because I want the units to get stuck in that barbed wire. If my units now shoot past that barbed wire, past the choke point where it is, I'm happy enough without using the scout. But if they don't, the scout then becomes necessary. So far what I realized, okay, they're getting closer. All my units, I want all my units to be fully engaged, and at that point they were fully engaged. Some of them weren't because I didn't have that many units. Okay, there is a little bit of a difference, but now we have to see how much of a difference it is on the map. So the next picture, I took another picture. Let's see now. Right, so guys, that's the rock. The blue line is where my units start shooting with the scout. The red line is where all my units were engaged shooting without the scout. On the map it doesn't look like much, but it is an improvement anyway, so it works. I only assume with a max scout you're going to have probably 3.5 compared to 2.6 range extra. Now we have to consider that while under the scout influence, your unit will have 50% less accuracy. Now that could be good if you are using rocketeers, because you want the splash damage, you want to go everywhere. But if you are using sharpshooters, which they have, I think it's 83% accuracy, with the scout in your team, under the influence of scout anyway, they will have 33% accuracy, which is, I don't think it works that way anyway. I couldn't see much of a difference. I couldn't see my my sharpshooters missing that much, you know, because 33% it's extremely low. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna test a couple of bases. We're not going to go all the way to the end of the battle, but we want to see kind of how far it goes, and I want to show you some bases that scout is very helpful. And this is one of them, guys, because you can see the commandos there, rank 5 commando veterans with the scout in between them. They are going to, the accuracy is not going to be great, but they are going to spread bullets. You will see, it's insane. So yeah, in this type of bases, I do highly recommend the scout. After this, we are going to attack another base where I don't recommend the scout, and that player doesn't use the scout for a reason, and I'm going to show you. So here is incredible, absolutely incredible. Do you see? They spread bullets everywhere. Sharpshooters are having a longer range now. That protects the veterans, because obviously they are going to shoot constantly. Let's spawn a little bit more units and try to get closer, and I will show you exactly how they shoot. You can see they are getting ready to engage, and look at the bullets. They are everywhere. They spread all around the map, and because it's made for you to go in a small tight space, that works absolutely amazing. Plus the buff, the damage buff, so that helps quite a lot. Now in this situation, this player doesn't use the scout, and it's snipers, it's long range. You more likely would like to use scout in this situation, but you don't have to, because their accuracy, it's now 100%, and it's such a tight space, and it's such a small base, and the choke point is not far, and there you go. They can shoot, they don't need a longer range at all, and they do their job perfectly. So for me, what I realized by doing this video, and I want to actually mention this, guys, this is a learning curve for me as well, because by doing this I learned things about the game that I probably wouldn't done if it wasn't to make a video. So I want to really say thank you for that, because it's always something. So you can see they shoot absolutely amazing everywhere. Scout not needed. Their range is long enough now to reach nearly reach my transport truck, so it's not necessary for that. I'm not sure in this case if they had scout, if they could have reached my transport truck, but then again, my transport truck won't go that close, so not really necessary. So guys, in the summary, if you want to think about it, scout is good. It's an extremely useful unit for defending, but in certain situations, as I said, on my base, I don't think scout will actually improve my my base a lot. So what I did now, I changed it to a bounty hunter, and obviously we're going to trial it over the next 2-3 days and see if the defense rating improves. I'm going to watch some replays and see how the base acts without them, and I'll let you know in the comments, guys, if you are interested, how it did. But for now, guys, that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe as well, turn the notification on, and guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.